Redux. You've probably heard of Redux before. It's like the most popular state management solution that exists in the React ecosystem. But why exactly is it so popular, and when should you use it and when shouldn't you use it? Redux was kind of the first popular solution or the first practical solution to the very important question of how do I separate my state logic slash my business logic from the way my application is structured. And that's very important for one very big reason. Let's say you have an app that has a top component and let's say a menu bar with a bunch of links, or maybe just two links inside. On the other side, you have some sort of widget that has a child here and another child over here, and these children can be pretty much anything. So you have this you have this component structure. Now, if you tie your data to this structure, you're going to have your data store in here, and you're going to pass everything down by props, and it's going to work great. But then your designer decides to move this over here. When your designer moves this over here, you're not changing just this component and moving it here. You actually have to change all of these little props, and you're going to have a lot of unnecessary trouble doing that. What Redux does instead is that it moves your data store outside of your component tree, and you then have your props connected directly to the components that actually need them. So now when your designer moves this button over here, all you have to do is move this button. You don't even really have to reconnect anything from the store because it's already reconnected. You're just moving the button and everything magically works. So that's the promise of Redux, and actually most of the state management libraries we're going to use. It decouples your state management from your tree management, or it decouples your state management with actions and business logic away from your tree structure of your DOM, which makes it easier to refactor things. Another great pro is that the React ecosystem has basically decided Redux is the default state management, which means you're going to see it in almost every project. A lot of libraries use it internally and so on. A con, and I think it's a pretty big con that's rather unfortunate, is that there is a lot of typing involved. There's a lot of boilerplate.